it's supposed to feel.
Hey guys, what's up? It is Adam with the Bullet Envy channel, and I wanted to make a video for you today on a product I have fallen absolutely in love with. And I'm going to go over the reasons why, who this light's for, and then I'll go into the testing afterwards. Okay, so we're going to start with the unboxing. I've already used this, but I just put it back in the box so you guys could see how it came. Packaging. Really quick. I'm going to try to keep this under 4 minutes so we can get into the good part. I'm going to test it at night. So, very nice packaging. This actually had a little plastic bag over it, but I took that out. Real quick. Directions. User manual. Other trash. And then a little charging cable. Alright. Putting that aside, let's get to the light. So the reason I'm making this video, I wanted to include that. I had another light. It's actually the only product I've ever bought from Olight, and that is this one. It's just a cheap $20 flashlight, but it was so tiny. I was looking for EDC lights, and I bought this. It broke in 4 days, and that was 6 months ago. I never really even got to use it. So I called up, I just found this laying in my drawer, and I called up and I was just uneasy about paying $20 for a light, and I never got to use it. So I emailed Olight at 4 o'clock in the morning, mind you. They responded within 20 minutes or less, and I filled out one simple form. They said, "Thank you for that. Your new light is on the way." Completely warranted it. Didn't have to do anything, didn't have to explain myself. I just had to send a picture, and they said, "Oh, your light's broken, we'll send you another one." So I want to review and promote companies that have fantastic customer service like that. And I'm very impressed with it so far. And this light, it worked fine. It was this button that broke. But now, I bought this one because I like hands-free lights. I'm always doing something with my hands. So it's hard to just hold a light and point it all the time. We're going to start on the front. There's your light. You've got your flood pattern, your spotlight, and then you've got the red light. Nice branding on the front, and I absolutely love this color. I mean, that is a very nice OD green color. Coming on to the side, we've got the charging port. And this is not one of those crappy rubber grommet things you got to stuff in and yank out. It's just quick, tactile metal. Flips up and down. And this is waterproof, but they say that it's waterproof even if this is left open. So I thought that was pretty cool. The waterproofing is not from this, it's internal. Okay, moving on to the back, which is actually my favorite part of this light. So right here, you see how tiny that magnet is? Boy, that thing is strong. Like, I'll show you, but this light is not easily knocked off from the magnet, nor the clip. This clip has an extremely strong spring in it. I mean, you really have to give it some force to push, which I like that. And then on this back side, it's got some rubber with a little rubber pad right there. So when you clip this on your clothes or wherever, as long as you get it in between the rubber and here, this thing's not coming off. So, I mean, it's stout. So that's my favorite part, that clip. Moving on to the side, this is the action of the light. This is your flood. This is your spotlight. And this is your red. So you click it once. Well, I'm going to go over this on the outdoor portion, but you get the gist. And then it's got this little lever that you rotate. Oh, I lied. That's the spotlight, that's the floodlight, and that's the red. So this is the only part I'm not really a fan of. I don't like how small this dial is. It's kind of hard to find in the dark, but it's not wobbly. It doesn't make noise. It's very tactile. You can hear the click. So it seems like a quality switch, and then you can hear the click for that too. So this switch is put together very nicely. I just wish this lever was a little bit bigger so you could find it, because, you know, you see how small it is to my hands. So, and then it has the hold button feature. And then other than that, that's all the features of this light. And I did say that it's waterproof, and I'll prove that right here.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be.
So I dunked it in a swimming pool, never had any adverse reactions, just worked. I've carried this out in the rain. I mean, it's just worked no matter what conditions I put it through. If you want to get one of these lights, I'll have it in the description below. It just takes you to the Amazon link that I have provided for you. You buy it through there, I get a little bit of commission, so that would help me out greatly. Now we're going to move into the nighttime portion, and I'm going to show you how this light performs at night. Okay guys, we're at the section of the video where we are outside, going to go to the field and start the testing so you guys can see what this light is like in real life. So we're going to start all settings on low and then work our way up from there. So pointed at my gate, this is the lowest setting. Okay, now we're going to try the spotlight. There's the spotlight. This is currently on my jacket, so I'm hands-free. There's the spotlight, and you can kind of position it on your jacket to wherever you want. You could put it on a hat. I'm actually wearing a backpack right now too, so, and you can put it right here. So this is it on my backpack. Okay, now we are going to go to what I like to call the biker mode. Let me get this switched back to my pocket. Or bicyclist mode. Okay, that is the lowest setting for the red light. Okay, let's take a step out into the field. Okay, now this light is very dim, so I'm sure there are applications for that, but you can basically only see, I don't know, 5 feet in front of me on this mode. So now let's go ahead and move up to the medium, and to do that, you hold the button, and it will cycle to the next one. There's the cycles. All I'm doing is holding the button. Low, medium, stop. Okay, and this is the wide pattern. The medium's pretty bright. So now let's go to the spotlight. This is the spotlight on medium. Okay, now we are going to go red. And you can't really see the red. Let's go to medium. Okay. Oh, no. So I think it's just low and high for the red. And if you hold it, it's a flasher for the bicyclist or SOS, whatever. Okay, let's go back to flood. Now high. Wait, low, medium, high. There we go. So if you're hiking through the woods or SHTF situation, whatever, this is pretty much what you would experience. You're completely hands-free. This is the 500 lumens. No hands. You could clip it on a gun. I tried it on a hat, but there's no way to point it forward. It would just be pointing down at the ground, straight in front of you, like that. So, but backpack, gun, because it does have a magnet too. All right, let's switch to spotlight. This is the full 500 lumens on spotlight mode. Okay, now we're gonna go to the red light. So we're still on flash. Let's hold the button. So go slow. Now let's double click. There is the high with the red light. So it's right in front of me. I think it's definitely bright for a red light. I mean, it's pretty blinding and far away. It's ample enough for someone to see you on some sort of bicycle or motor vehicle. Now, let's do a bonus. This does have memory too. So whatever the last setting you left it on, when you turn the light off and turn it back on, that's where it will be.
So I kept this short because I know the strobe is very intense, but in an EDC light, it's nice to know you have a strobe just in case you need to get out of danger or disorient someone. And also another good feature, which this light is feature packed. This is the beacon mode, and if you're out in the woods camping or you get lost, you have this little beacon mode that sends out a flash just like this. Kind of let someone know if you need to be rescued or whatever applications you could use this for.
Now we're going to go to turbo mode, which to access you double click. Boom.
Okay, so we're starting off here with the floodlight in turbo mode, which turbo mode is actually 500 lumens. So it's got a pretty wide beam for how small the light is, so I really like that.
And as far as I know, it doesn't have a shutoff, so you can just leave it on turbo. But very bright, completely hands-free. Now let's try the spotlight in turbo. Oh yeah, for how small this clip is, I mean, it's pretty bright. I've got flashlights 3 times this size that are this bright. So they did really well putting such a clear beam and good brightness in a small package. Okay, back to this. Look at how small that is. I mean, come on. That's like 2 inches. Maybe like a ½ inch thick clip. Look how bright that is. That's insane. I have fallen in love with this light. I definitely will be getting another one because for EDC carry, yeah, little pocket flashlights are good, but this, you don't even have to carry it. You just clip it on you and go. And this clip, oh man, it's massively strong. So this is not going to fall off you easily. I absolutely love this light. And if you like this light, you can get one with my links in the description. I'll make a small commission. And if you want to check out other flashlights that I have on my channel or any prepping items, click here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support. Please come join the channel, check out my other content, and just remember, The world's getting crazy out there, so stay prepared, stay connected, stay loving one another. Bullet Envy out.